If you're looking to have your car tuned, whether it's dyno or remote tune, reach out to us. We specialize with many computer systems and we can meet the needs.
Car did good. Made power. At first, you know what? I always thought that was a Garrett turbo, but it wasn't. So what is that like? eBay
It's
turbo?
like an eBay turbo, but
okay.
it has like.
Why didn't you know that? I was pushing that shit. I thought it was Garrett turbo. That's why out there I was like, well, I looked at the specs. I'm like, I don't think we're even scratching the surface yet. And then I looked. I was like, wait, that's not a Garrett turbo. So yeah, so I'll give you some options to upgrade for a better turbo for sure. I think you're good where you're at right now. Your voltage is fluctuating a little bit. I took a video and showed it to you. It was a little bit higher. Now it's like 13.1, 13.2, and it's like fluctuating. So I don't know. That right there, if your voltage is dropping, it's going to give it less energy in the pump, and your injectors are spraying. The higher your voltage, the more it's going to spray, the harder the pump's going to build the flow. I think on your 450s, even though this is not a lot of power, the torque's good, it's still strong, but I think for some reason, I think you maxed out your 450s. So I think you need to upgrade to dual 525s. That should be more than enough. Don't get me wrong, I had 450s that made more power than this, but I can see it leaning out. So that's why I took a couple more passes I was trying to get it ironed out so it doesn't lean out as much. But it was leaning out. So I know those injectors ain't done. I think the pump flow is at its max. But yeah, definitely want to upgrade to 525 fuel pump. Figure out what you're going on your voltage. Figure out your cooling system. I'll give you a better option on the turbo. This probably has, no lie to you, maybe another 150 left in it on a better turbo, or even more. Like even a lot more power left on the table. So
you think if I have a hood exit, will help out?
Yeah, that too. Yeah. But the thing is, the hood exit would make it free it up, spool faster and whatever like that. The power band might stand up sooner, but you need more fuel. You need the 525s, dual 525, because up top, right around near that 8,000 range, it's starting to lean out. So I try to scale it, give it some fuel to compensate those areas, but you need to fix the problem still though. It's leaning out, so you need to get the bigger pumps. I don't know how this is set up. I don't know if this is on a relay. I don't know what kind of hanger your setup is. I don't know nothing of how that is.
It's a radium.
Okay, it's radium.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that is okay. Those are okay. I use the bulletproof stuff.
That's what I heard.
And but on 525s, I set up like this. You really have to bring it to power level, upgrade it to some better fuel demand, and it's you don't never have to worry about anything. We can turn it up easily. This car could have made more power today by turning it up if we had more pump or more flow. I don't even know the size line from the tank to the rail. That also determines on your fuel flow. If I needed a bigger line, I don't know if it's factory line. I doubt it's factory line. I don't know if it's a smaller line, what it needs to, but that also determines your horsepower of the level of your fuel flow, if it's leaning out or whatnot, for your fuel demand. But overall, it's good. This car is gonna drive. I don't know what it drove like before. I don't know what it sounded like before, but now this shit is it's singing. As soon as that boost creeps in, it's just stupid. I can feel the ass end squat down, and I can hear that turbo just spooling the whole way.
What RPM boost kicks in?
I don't know RPM. That's just stuff like that. Me personally, I'm not like that kind of person that, I'm trying to get the turbo to spool. Now, if this was a car where you were a designated weekend racer, track racer, then I would set up something for that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But when you were saying my goal is 700, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna set up something for that. Yeah. So when we go out on the road, we're gonna test it out. Mm-hmm. Before you leave, we're gonna test it out. So we're gonna see what it feels like. But it feels good. That torque, that horsepower, it's gonna feel really good. But you do need to get those things that I mentioned ASAP. But the fuel pump, when you throw that in there, it might need to get retouched up, because now it's gonna have way more fuel in it everywhere. So you might see a higher fuel pressure reading too when you put that the bigger pump in there as well. So just keep mind of that as well. Besides that, it's good, man. We'll go out, we'll see what it does, and kind of go from there. Yeah, if you got torque steer, that means your fronts are spinning.
Start fucking
Yeah, your fronts are fucking spinning. How'd that feel?
amazing. Amazing.
And right back to a calm idle. Hell yeah. Oh shit!
Right, man, this is fun.
Bro, that shit fucking spun.
It's fun.
We're gonna turn. We're gonna turn. All right, man, so we just finished this session. Tell me how it went for you today and tell me how it was before and what it's like now.
It went amazing. Before, the car was like, the air fuel ratio was thrown off. It was all whacked off. And now, it just feels great. It spins. I need to get some tires. Got a couple things I got to do.
Right.
But for like now, the car was amazing.
So
Thank you so much, man.
no worries. How it was before when you made a pull? How it was before, and now that we finished on this tune, this power band, when you make a pull, what's the difference you feeling with this?
I feel like I just need some tires, but like it just spins. Like it feels great.
Right.
It feels amazing.
How hard did it hit for you just now?
It hit hard. It hit hard. It hit really good. It felt good.
Yeah, man. Well, I appreciate you coming through, bro, and working with me, man. All right, bro.
man.
Thank you very
Appreciate
much,
it,
man. No worries, man. That shit made some power, and it was spinning all over the road like a front-wheel drive car. This is Desmond Pierre from Performance Destination. We're here again with another customer with his Evo8. Came all the way down from Tampa for us to tune it. He's been following us. He's been wanting to work with us for a while. He attempted to go with another tuner. The other tuner, couldn't meet the needs of where he wanted to be, so he reached out to me and he wanted to come down, told me the issues he was having. AFRs are swinging back and forth all over the place, running rich, running lean, running rich, running lean. The car's not making power the way it feels like it. The power band didn't feel good for him. So when he came down, I just completely set him up on a brand new map, brand new calibration, reset up everything, boost, adjusting, scaling the TPS, make sure that's calibrated properly. First fire over, good AFR idle, good AFR cruising, part throttle, and we just started ramping it in. His goal was 700. He has a lot of potential here. We finished him today at 723, 549 foot-pounds of torque. It's an eBay turbo, so we kind of pushed it, and the car made power, and it's on E85, and the car just rips. It sings. It gets into his power band nice and smooth. We went out on the road. It was just absolutely insane. Like his front tires, everything just spun really hard. Banged the gear, it spun, and it just gets up on the power band really strong, and it carries all the way out. You know what I'm saying? So how I set up cars for the power band. For it to feel strong for the power band, so it carries all the way straight through the red line, and every single time he makes a hit, he makes a pull, or make a pull in whatever gear he's in, it's just gonna pull, red line. It's a basic setup he has, built setup, 4G64, 4G63, GS cams, and just everything is working. Everything is working where his power's coming in strong, it's carrying it all the way good. Now he had a little issue with his fuel pumps. Don't know if it's that or if he had a little issue with his voltage. His voltage was kind of swinging a little bit lower than where it needs to be, and that would have his fuel pump energy start dropping. That would have his injectors start closing. Towards up top, it started running a little bit leaner. So I had to turn the boost down and put a little bit more fuel in those areas so it stays healthy all the way straight through. And we left it at this, because he was only looking for 700, but he could have made more. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna upgrade that to 525, dual 525 pumps, and we're probably gonna upgrade the turbo to something a little bit more efficient. and this car is really gonna wake up. It felt amazing on the street. He is all smiles, and that's what I like. I like working with people who appreciate my work, who appreciate everything that I'm putting in for you, and all the late hours, the long conversations, and the final end result is this. He's happy, I'm happy, and he went home back to Tampa happy. If you too would like to work with me, just like how he did, then you could reach me at 941-268-7493, or you can catch me on all platforms of social media at Performance Destination. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment below.